CIO's agenda, cybersecurity, why only being secure is not enough. And for this, I would like to invite on stage Mr. YOGESH KUMAR, who is the Head of IT and Business Application and CISO at Tata Advanced Systems Limited. Giving a brief introduction, a digital transformation leader with more than 17 plus years of industry-rich experience in IT, business applications, and cybersecurity. Currently, he is working at Tata Advanced Systems Limited, which is into aerospace and defense domain and is responsible for driving enterprise-wide technology transformation by taking strategic digitization initiatives using new age, cutting-edge technologies. His core competencies include AI, ML, SAP, Oracle, PLM, cybersecurity, IIoT, IT governance, technology solution architect, etc. And with this, please welcome Mr. Yogesh with a huge round of applause.
Hi, good afternoon everybody. So hope the sessions are going well, and after lunch sessions are little bit, we are living in two worlds. No, as a speaker I'm on. Right. Anyway, so is there? Okay. So cybersecurity is a big buzzword for everybody nowadays. Everybody is buzzing around it, nothing else. So because every now and then new threats are coming. We are talking about the technologies which we have not still adopted, like blockchain technology, which has been invented by these hackers 10 years back. And now we don't know what kind of technology is going around that side. Really don't know. So although both sides it is going on, we are also chasing that what is the technology going on around that, and on to the other side, dark web side, something else is going on. So in order to correctly figure out, I think nobody is aware what is exact story going around that. What is the new technology we are talking about now, Web3, Metaverse. So on cybersecurity side, maybe something else. Okay, that may come up later on. So adopting blockchain itself, it took many years. Until now, we have not fully adopted. Now we are onto the policies itself only, right? So cybersecurity is ever evolving. So do you remember what was the first virus that started? Anybody remembers? Excuse me. Where is that one? Okay. Trojan horse. Okay. Yeah. So I'll talk about that one. So this was the first virus. Creeper. 1971. No, it started way back. 1971. Can you imagine? I am the creeper. Catch me if you can. That was the message displayed on the screen. And we are talking about those days. Very primitive stage. Still, you know that it started, and then there was a buzz around that how to take care of this. Now virus is also there. So in coding practices, there was a big disturbance. How to recode and how to counter this one, right? And those days, high-level language were also there, right? 1970s, you remember the kind of coding we have, Fortran, COBOL, right? High-level or machine-level language. We have worked on 386, 186, 286 computer, if you remember this one. So at that time, it was very bit difficult to work on this kind of virus. So this is how a journey has taken place. We can start, concept started in 1971 itself, virus concept. Then world goes online, which Sridhar was talking about, 90s, right? So there we had big problems now started, because now we are moving to online platforms. Then the next one in 2000, malware, phishing, emails, everybody has come across, and it is still going on, still going on. 2010, websites vulnerability started, ransomware, spear phishing, hacking, and all those which ever started in 1971 itself is still going on, going on. What's going on? The size of the antivirus, that signature is getting bigger and bigger. And now we are talking about completely signatureless, right? That is not even catched by this one. Do you think that signatureless can catch this one? 1971 or 1990s? Maybe a bit difficult. So still antivirus engineer is there along with the next generation antivirus or EDR or XDR platforms. So we are sitting in 2022. Application vulnerabilities, and if we talk about, we are talking about the digital transformation. So digital transformation cannot happen in silos, right? So we cannot work with one application. There are many applications which are integrated together. And how it is integrated? With the help of APIs. APIs are another set of challenges for anybody. अभी क्या होता है कि मेन एप्लीकेशन में बग नहीं है, that has been tested. What about APIs? What about the other integrated applications? Right? So challenge security, cyber security cyber threat can come from anywhere. So we have to look at the landscape properly and look into our environment completely. Where are we? What kind of cyber security threats are important for us, right? Or news to chalti rehti hai day by day. Every day we are, if we are looking at the news, you will be always afraid. This has come there, this has come there. Are we secure of this? No. Nobody has answer, clear, crisp answer, nobody has, right? If somebody comes across and they say, a new virus has come, NXC virus has come, then start going on discussion. अरे तेरे को पता है क्या इसके बारे में, नया वायरस है. So वो डिस्कशन चलते चलते काफी दिन निकल जाता है. फिर उसमें किसी को ये भी नहीं पता होता इनिशियली कि वो वायरस है क्या. So discussion उसका पोस्टमार्टम होता है पहले first, and then many things comes across. Anyway, I am talking about the cyber security that we have to rethink every time. We have to be very agile onto this. Now, what has changed from past, if we talk about a little bit. So past, what was there? On-premise workloads, maximum, legacy applications, secure office networks, right? That were there. We were confined in one boundary, or to the boundary, to the extent of the boundaries, that number of offices were there. But now, if we have 10,000 of employees, 10,000 number of offices are there. Along with vendors, customers, it has increased a lot. We are not confined in a single boundary. Then how can we think about the cyber security which is confined in a boundary? No more. Or during the pandemic, everybody has leaped into. अभी सबको लाइट्स तो ऑन रखना था ना, बिजनेस चलाना था सबको. What they have gone, हरी भरी जो मिला जाना है. But they have not taken cyber security into consideration properly. उसकी वजह से there are many threats that has come up. Then suddenly everybody was facing that cyber security threats एकदम से बढ़ गया. Why? Because number of boundaries has increased, and nobody can secure a particular person to the extent a complete company boundary can be secured, right? उतना तो आप firewall और सब कुछ नहीं लगा सकते उधर. Now we have to think about it, new methods for protecting the organization and the employee and the applications likewise. So, on-premise workload, legacy application if I talk about, nowadays also, if I talk about, let's say, simple example of power plant, can we change the entire power plant? No way, right? Still that Windows XP is running. You cannot do anything. अगर DOS है कहीं तो DOS भी चल ही रहा है, right? For the sake of that one, I agreed. So because of the constraint, na, we cannot change everything. Abhi CNC machines are there. CNC machines are running on the back Windows XP workload. Can you change the entire CNC machine because of Windows? No. It requires huge investment. But we have to find a way a business should work. We are here to work for the business, not for the IT sake of systems. अभी IT को एक MD को मेल कर दिया, बॉस ये सिस्टम नहीं चला सकते हम, बोले तुम इधर जाओ, हम इधर जाते हैं, ठीक है? So present and future is, present is obviously cloud. So there are many organizations, and for us also we are maximum on-premise. But we know that in coming time, cloud is something which is unavoidable. But how to take care of that? So the discussion is still going on. Just like Army has created their own infrastructure separately, right? So you know they don't use the MPLS network that the other world uses. Similarly, the US military, US defense, no defense go into the public domain, correct? So if we talk about US itself, US defense, is it onto the public network? No. There are the maximum companies which are into cyber security, right? They talk about biggest cyber security, biggest transformation, digital transformation, biggest AI, ML technologies, biggest everything. But despite that fact, defense does not go. Because they know the moment they go into the public world, it is hackable, right? So that's why they believe into creating a different network altogether. So in India also, it is under discussion how we can come up with that one. So some of the other stories are already going on. We are working with DRDO, working on something so that we can have a safe and secured environment that side. Then work from anywhere, that has started. No work from home also. It's work from anywhere. I talked about one of the earlier employee. He said, I was taking work from home from Manali in my last company. And oh wow, great. So that's why they are more greedy towards the money, right? They want more and more money. And attrition, you have seen, lot many attrition has come in past few years. And if we talk about the factors, internal factors and external factors. What are the internal factors that we come across? Data leakage. Despite anything, data leakage is happening across. So when we see a news come, the dark web पे इसका data चला गया, and that name and fame of the company is lost, right? But sitting at our table, can we ensure that our data is not there onto the dark web? Can anybody 100% say? No. We don't know. It's the thing that we don't know what is there, what is inside, right? So data leakage happens despite any fact. And it's not like that only IT controls are there into place. If somebody wants to leak himself, then he's giving that data some or the other way around, right? Compromises happens. Then in that case, no IT controls can help it out. Only you have a bit trace of it, right? Then use of unauthorized devices. This is another challenge, unauthorized devices. Even USB, we have heard many times unauthorized USB used in the organization. अभी आपको कहीं पड़ा हुआ मिल गया USB, so you used it for your own sake. You don't know what kind of virus is there or malware is there. Is it intentionally sent on or unintentionally sent on, right? The third one is rogue machine. Rogue machines are there. We are using Wi-Fi, we are using our smartphones, we are using our personal devices, official devices, right? Nowadays in work from anywhere environment, when onboarding was done remotely, the user was using his own personal device, correct? What kind of security checks we have done, okay? So everywhere it is not full-fledged, they have not checked it fully. Yes, there were controls, but आपको देखो दोनों तरफ balance करना है अपने को. We have to balance security as well as functionality. You cannot put 10 locks to everything. Even in defense, I cannot put every now and then to everything 10 locks. No. But how? How we should go about it? We should go about the classifications. We have to classify our data, classify our asset, classify our services. What to be secured more, what to be secured less. What kind of security we have to place. Military grade security on one place. Another, it's still middle level of security is fine. Then the data which is on to the public domain, less security, right? Likewise, similarly onto the assets. So you cannot protect each and everything with the same level of protection. Similarly, physical security and cyber security both are into the same domain. Then external factor, if we talk about malware, ransomware, then these are the terminologies used: MIMTM, MITM, DDoS, web attacks, bot threats, right? So in nutshell, there are external and internal factors that we need to look at it while designing our cyber security posture. Then multi-layered defense strategy we have to adopt. How to adopt it? So what kind of layers are required to secure our infrastructure? And there is no single golden bullet that can be used across the industry. It can be fragmented, it can be segmented, it can be different for any different industry. Even a small change, it can be different. And even sometimes it is the same industry, but the kind of operations we are doing, it is different. So we have to think about the strategy that we are designing based on the approach, based on our environment itself. And the compliances are major factors. ठीक है, अभी अपने को बिजनेस चलाना है. We are not talking about only IT. IT adoption is going at a faster rate. But is everybody taking care of that? No. We have to think adoption of the technology based on our need, our business needs, right? So these are the few layers approach that we can take up. Then cyber security best practices which can adopt to the fight threats. Shift left security. We are talking about shift left security nowadays. Static application security testing, dynamic application security testing, container, right? So anomaly based detection. This is very, very important nowadays. Anomaly based, right? So we have to use the new cutting edge technologies to safeguard ourselves, right? So cloud security, another segment, then zero trust network. So we are introducing a zero trust architecture. So everybody is talking about zero trust nowadays. Although without trust, nothing happens. Zero trust means upfront we are not trusting anybody. We have to test, check everybody, right? It's not that VIP ek pass aa gaya and then you make it out. No, we have to check everything, right? So data privacy laws are that coming up. So that is being finalized. So we have to check where we are falling into. So that's it from my side. Thank you. Thanks for your time.